If you ask yourself what is going to be the next revolution of the artificial intelligence, large language models, and AI agents, it is going to be a massive asynchronous collaboration between the AI agents in a more agentic way. That's exactly what we are going to be talking about in this particular video. You may know SmartBear. They have built some best loved brands in quality and testing like Swagger, Test Complete, and Reflect. They have built a tool called BearQ, which is going to do an agentic QA operation with the power of all the autonomous agents by doing a complete end-to-end testing of your application. Well, as that said, I'm going to quickly show you what's covered in this particular video. We are going to be talking about what exactly is BearQ, how it compares with traditional testing of the applications, and how you can use the power of autonomous agents or agentic agent to perform these operations. Well, let's talk about the traditional way of how applications are being tested in a software company, let's say in agile environment. For example, you are going to have a QA lead or a test manager who is going to be assigning a task to a test engineer, and this test engineer is going to be doing the task based on the requirements or whatever details that he know about testing the applications, and he does all those testing by running the regression or ad hoc testings, and then he's going to send a report to the manager saying these tests have failed or these tests have passed. And once this is passed to the test manager is going to be acting like a coordinator who is going to analyze the failure, and then he's going to tell the test engineer to rerun the test if there is any issue. Or maybe the test manager or test lead can go and take a level further, who is going to go and analyze the bug or the requirement gap by asking another person, let's say business analyst in your team, and then he is going to ask the test engineer to rerun the test or maybe update his test cases, which is going to look something like this, as you can see over here as well. So the test manager is going to be doing all of these coordination between the business analyst and a manual test engineer to perform these operations. So in this scenario, as you can see over here, the business analyst is the one who is going to give all the business requirement to the test manager, and the test manager is going to act as a coordinator to help you run the test with the power of the manual test engineer. It can't just be a manual test engineer, but it can be an automated test engineer or whatever it is, right? So this is how we do work in companies where there is going to be a manager who is going to do all these operation or coordination of all these operation. Well, if you take the same analogy in the world of agentic agents, things are going to be completely different. And this is how it is going to look like, as you can see over here. You are going to have a QA lead agent, and you're going to have a explorer agent, and there is going to be a manual tester agent. And this is exactly the same set of agents who are going to be doing the test for you in BearQ of SmartBear. And you can see that here, the QA lead agent acts as an orchestrator who is going to be taking care of how the test needs to be done. So he is going to be asking the explorer agent to first explore the application's UI and component to understand the business requirement of the application. What sort of application is it? Is it a banking application? Is it an e-commerce application? Or is it just an application which can be used for doing form filling or something like that? So this explorer agent has got all the business knowledge in here. And you can also load the explorer agent with more knowledge from Jira or Confluence or maybe documents that you have got, and you can empower the explorer agent. So now this explorer agent is going to explore the application and it's going to report to the orchestrator that this is what the application that I have found, this is the functionality, this is the requirement. So this is what it is. So it's going to go and give it to the orchestrator. Now the orchestrator, which is the QA lead agent, is going to be sending these information to the manual tester agent, who is going to write the tests, also write the assertions, and also going to execute the test. So he's going to do all of these operations over here. And you may also think, what happens if the manual test agent suddenly fails, or if he couldn't able to perform the operation which the explorer agent has given? Well, in that case, you are going to have a different scenario. The moment this guy, the manual test agent, thinks that this particular step is not really working or it's really failing, then he's going to go and report to the orchestrator that the test has got failed. And now the orchestrator, the QA lead agent, is going to go and trigger the explorer agent one more time to see what's really has gone wrong? Can you re-explore the application for me? And now this guy is going to go and find again to the failing test case and also understand what's really happening, and it's going to go and check the UI and try to fix things up for you, and then it's going to send the updated information to the orchestrator. When I say try to fix things up, he's not really going to fix the test, rather he's going to fix the findings, which the orchestrator can then pass it over to the manual tester agent. This is what things are really going to happen over here. There are so many things really happening in BearQ, but because this is the first video of this entire big series that we are going to be talking about, I am going to be just talking about a very, very high level of how things are really working. But now you have got the idea of how this agentic QA system works in a nutshell. Well, as I said, I'm going to quickly show you a dashboard and how things are working in the SmartBear's BearQ, and how these agents work, how things are working under the hood, how you can also ask the agents to perform certain operations. So those things we are going to be talking about in our upcoming videos, but at least for now, we're going to see everything in a complete high level. So this is the dashboard of SmartBear's BearQ, as you can see over here. And you can see that I have already enrolled my application eaapp.sami.com over here, which is nothing but this particular application, as you can see over here. So this is a simple employee management application, and you can see that it has got a lot of employees, as you can see over here, and you can also perform a login operation to see different functionalities the moment you try to enter into this particular application. So you can see their details, you can edit the employees, you can also delete the employees, you can create new employees over here, and you can also see that the moment you're going to click the details, it's going to take you to the details of the application's employees, where you can check the PF contributions and the company contributions, something like that. And there is an about page, there is a home page, and there are even more functionalities within this employee creation as well, because you can see that based on the grades, the colors will change, and based on the duration of work, the things will change as well. There is a logics behind it. So this is the very high level of this application itself, and I have just used the SmartBear's BearQ to provision my application over here in this particular platform. And the moment I'm going to do it, you are going to see that the BearQ is going to automatically invoke the agents and explore the applications even before you land in to the dashboard of your application over here. And because I have already enrolled this quite some time before, because I have been trying for a week now, and you can see that it is quite amazing because it has already found so many interesting things even before I started testing it myself. For example, as you can see over here, it's going to show me the upcoming work. There are totally 180 tasks active and or scheduled, which is currently going to be executing for me, or maybe it's executing already. And there is also going to be a daily report which is going to show me how many tests are going to be executed every single day, and everything is for you happening autonomously, and you don't really have to do any of these. It's just like an army of agents who are going to be doing everything for you in an autonomous fashion altogether. And you can also see that there is a key metrics of how many tests are in my account and how many tests are being executed for the entire time. And you can also see that there are 39 explorations of all time, which is like the functionalities of my applications are being explored over here. And there are 219 hours of agents hours being spent over here. They are really working for me, like 219 hours. And this is the number of tests being executed by the agent. And this is the ACU, or the usage of my account. You can see that this is the usage where you can see for this particular month that I have got over here. And you can also see that this is the entire test that I have got over here. There are 61 tests, like regression tests, that it has identified, and they are currently executed for me every single day, which is quite amazing. And anytime if there is any change in the application UI, immediately the agents are going to get in action. So you can see that the manual tester is going to report that there is a failure in the application to the QA lead agent, who is then going to invoke the Explorer agent, and then Explorer is going to go and find if there is a valid bug or not. If it's a valid bug, he's going to report the bug, and then the orchestrator, which is nothing but the QA lead agent, is going to tell the tester that it is a valid bug. But if it is not a valid bug, then the Explorer agent is going to go and give the new logics to the lead agent, and the lead agent is going to ask the tester to go and update its test for that matter. So when I keep on talking about these agentic agents, where exactly are these agents really sitting? Well, guess what? All these army of agents are sitting for me over here in the manage teams option. And as you can see, the moment I go there, there are 3 agents currently right now during the time of recording, during the time of launch of the SmartBear's new BearQ, as you can see over here. But there are more agents coming up pretty soon as well. And you can see that currently you can see there is a QA lead agent, tester agent, and explorer agent. The same thing that I was just showing you in the diagram architecture over here. The same thing is going to happen. And this lead agent, as you can see, it says manages the test strategy and generates the report, but it does quite a lot of things as well. I will show you how you can do that. And there is a tester agent who is an expert in the testing operation. He executes the test cases and also validate the results. Explorer agent is going to be the one who's going to explore the application to learn about its pages and its features. So all of these are going to be done by these agents for you. And anything it really explores are going to be sitting in this application tab, where it has got all the details of the applications and like how it has identified things of that nature, and everything is going to be sitting over here for you. And if your application has got any API endpoints, it's also going to be shown over here. But currently I don't really have API in that particular application. That's the reason why you can see that there is 0 endpoint. But everything is going to be done for you the moment you are going to even provision your application within SmartBear's BearQ. And once again, if you really want to start using the trial version of the SmartBear BearQ, just use the link below to sign up for early access to BearQ. And I'm going to quickly show you one of the tests, but I'm really going to take this very, very detailed once we get there. You can see that these are the tests which are currently being executed, and there are some failing tests as well. But if you really wanted to see what's really happening with these tests, let me just go and choose one of the tests over here. If I'm going to go to the work, and you can see that I have got the completed test, as you can see over here. And if I'm going to go and click this completed test, for that matter, it is going to show me how the test execution has really happened. So it's going to show you like how the test over here has been executed. The test is to verify the register link on the login page and verify that the register as a new user link in the login page functionality is working correctly or not. So you see that all these tests are currently being executed for me over here, and this is how things are really happening. And one more thing to note over here is that because in my work over here, I have got like scheduled task of 73 at the moment, it is completing all these execution for me one by one for me over here. You see that it's all scheduled, and these are the tests which are currently running in parallel for me to ensure that everything is working for me within my application or not. See that everything is just happening asynchronously, and I'm really not doing anything at the moment. I'm just gonna let these AI agents to do it for me, and these agents are just completing the task. And you can see that the moment it's executed, it's also gonna mark them in the completed task for me over here, and these tests are really passing. And you can see all of these are quite amazing. And even if anything goes wrong, they are going to go and figure out the logic and then fix that particular issues for you. And then everything is going to happen for you over here in this particular application. So this is how BearQ is really working to make all your application testing completely autonomous with the power of agentic agent in a nutshell. But we are going to talk about how these agents are going to be invoked by you by using this create test operation, and how you can do live authoring, and how you can review and fix the test, and everything we are going to be talking about in our upcoming videos of this particular SmartBear's BearQ series. But for now, this is what it is, and I'm quite excited to see these kind of tools are really going to make our lives even more easier while we are going to be doing something amazing for our company. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts about what you think about this kind of tool and how you really want to take this as a next level within your company while you do all these automation testing at your work. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video. Catch you in the next one.